I feel like a team that hasn't gotten a lot of attention early on here to begin the season are the Orlando Magic. They are 4-2. Now, this might seem like it's not significant because we are just 6 games into the season, but this is a Magic team that was 34-48 and a Magic team that hasn't posted a winning record since 2018-2019. So the Magic getting off to a 4-2 start, this Magic squad is pretty significant. I think the Orlando Magic are onto something special, and I think this is a team that is going to surprise a lot of people. I've been very high on the Magic coming into the season, and I did pick the Magic to finish in a playoff spot. So today I wanted to talk more about the Orlando Magic and why this team, I think, is one to watch out for in the Eastern Conference. If y'all could do me a solid favor, hit a like on the video, it helps it a ton, and please subscribe to the channel for more Magic content just like this. The Orlando Magic are coming off arguably their biggest win of the season thus far, a win against LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and the Los Angeles Lakers. As you look at the Magic, they came to play in this one. Orlando Magic forward Paolo Banchero, who I'm a huge fan of, had the winning basket in his 30-point performance against the Jazz Thursday night, and he one-upped himself in his performance against the Lakers. He had a 25-point, 10-rebound performance in a 19-point victory over the Lakers. This wasn't just a Magic win. This was a Magic statement. Franz Wagner had 26 points, while Cole Anthony and Mo Wagner led the second unit with a combined 27 on 50% shooting from the arc. The Magic looked a little different in this one compared to that Monday game against the Lakers in which they lost, as Markelle Fultz, Gary Harris, and Wendell Carter Jr. were all out with injuries. So this forced Jamal Mosley to change his starting five, and he went with Gogo Badatse at center and rookie Anthony Black at point guard. Black was, of course, the number 6 pick in this year's draft, and he notched his first career start, and he absolutely delivered. He had 11 points in 29 minutes and was a plus 32 in the lineup. He was also great defensively as well, proving to be a strong fit alongside backcourt teammate Jalen Suggs. The Magic raced out to a double-digit lead early and never gave it up, as Paolo Banchero and Franz Wagner proved once again that they are the dynamic duo for this team. And this was a dynamic duo that the Lakers simply couldn't stop, as the pair combined for 51 points in the win. The Magic now have several key players on the injury report, but this team is proving that its depth is perhaps its biggest strength. Even Gogo Badatse, I want to give this guy some credit here. I mean, he finished his game 10 points, 10 rebounds, obviously inserted into the starting lineup, and I'll never forget the story about Badatse when it was the whole Zion Williamson pre-draft hype, and I'll never forget when all the reporters' media attention was at Zion Williamson's table, and then the table beside Williamson had Badatse, and there was nobody. Nobody was around him, and Badatse was caught looking over, and it just made you want to root for this guy and want you to see him have a successful tenure. And obviously his career has gotten off to a slow start, but now, he comes to Orlando, and given the opportunity that it was really nice to see Badatse come up in a big way for this Magic team in a very big game here against the Lakers. So Badatse had 10 and 10. Black, like I said, was phenomenal starting in this one. Jalen Suggs has been like an Energizer bunny. Like, this dude doesn't stop. He's the ultimate hustle guy. I love his game. He does a little bit of everything so well. 9 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists in this one. You never got to worry about Jalen Suggs not giving it 110%. Like, even in that Monday loss against the Lakers, he was everywhere. And it was devastating seeing Suggs miss that final shot, and you could tell he took it personally. It stems from his love for the game. Jalen Suggs, he's a hard worker. He loves this game, and he's always going to give it his all. And he is such a valuable piece to this Magic team. So I also want to shout him out here. And then, you have some key pieces from off the bench, like I already mentioned. And this was a team that they shot it well from the field, 45%. That 3-point shot did enough, 36%. Out rebounding the Lakers, way more assists, plus 12 in that category. And points in the paint, 60. This is a Magic team that absolutely feasts. And going back to, my vision for this Magic team, I think the Magic are going to have a good season, guys. I really think this is going to be the coming out party for them. Like I said, it's been some years that they've had a winning season and they've had something to get excited about there in Orlando when it comes to their basketball team. But I think this squad is going to be good enough to get a playoff spot, because when you look at the Orlando Magic, it's obviously going to stem from their dynamic duo, Franz Wagner, Paolo Banchero. I think these guys are only going to get better. You look at Paolo so far in this season following his Rookie of the Year campaign, 17.5 points. He's averaging 47.9% from the field. He is shooting at only 33.3% from three, but 6.2 rebounds, 5.5 assists, 1.8 steals, 0.5 blocks. This is a guy who fills up the stat sheet, and he has a chance, in my opinion, to be a big time player for this Magic team and a star. And then you look at Franz Wagner, a lot of people forget about how good he is. And so far, Wagner's having a solid season. He's averaging 19.8 points per game on 40% shooting, 34.2% from three, 5.5 rebounds, 3.2 assists, 1.5 steals, and 0.5 blocks, just like Banchero. So, I mean, these are the two pillars that are going to carry Orlando, and then they have some nice pieces around them. They got that depth that can come into a game like they did against the Lakers, shorthanded, and still find a way to win. I'm a big fan of the head coach in Mosley. So the Orlando Magic, they've arrived, folks. This is not a team that's just going to lay over. I think they're going to be much better than a season ago. And we kind of saw this coming and a glimpse of what this season could be. Obviously, it's still so early, a lot can change. But remember, the Orlando Magic finished last season playing great basketball. That was a team that turned it up a notch in the second half of the season. And you were looking at them play and you said to yourself, okay, this is a team that, they have another nice draft. They continue to gain some continuity together. This team could actually do some good things this season. And maybe, we're starting to see the after effects of them finishing last season strong, lingering into the start of this season. I mean, 4-2. I'm sure Magic fans will take that start all day, every day. So the Orlando Magic, they're getting it done, and I think this is a team that is going to be a fun one to watch. And like I said, I'm high on them. I think this is going to be a playoff team this season, as the Magic are getting it done, and they hope to continue off, like I said, arguably their biggest win thus far of the season against the Los Angeles Lakers, a team that many people think are going to be, a team to deal with in the West. So definitely can't look past a win like this and what it means to a young team like this Magic squad. Orlando Magic fans, how are you feeling after this win? How do you feel about the Magic this season? And what do you think this team's ceiling is for this season? Let me know your thoughts down below. Hit a like on the video, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. This is Lucas signing off. As always, thank you so much for watching. I will catch you all again in the next video.